I'm Coach B, with everyday people are my celebrities. Let me ask you a real question. Who owns our communities right now? Because it's not the people, it's not the culture, and it's definitely not the voices doing the work on the ground. It's corporations, it's platforms, it's public, digital housing. I want you to hear that. Public housing, public digital housing, neighborhoods where we're told is free. We provide the content, we create the value, and still leave with no ownership, no data, no say. So we live in this virtual projects, yet unaware that we're the product. And we've been told that this is a connection. But connection without ownership is extraction. So, despite the disconnection, and while politics keeps us divided, while hate and violence dominate the timeline, while negativity is rewarded with reach, our communities are burning out. Creators are burning out. And everyday people are being silenced by design. So instead of asking, how do we go viral? We start asking, how do we protect each other? And that question led to something different. Not another social platform, not another marketplace, not another algorithm deciding who matters, but a privacy gated, community owned digital ecosystem. One that's built for sanity, trust, data, protection, and sustainable economics. And this is especially a call to the Black and brown community, not to separate from anyone, but to stand together and defy the systems that profit from our division. Because unity is not weakness, it's infrastructure. When communities own the tools, they control the narrative. When voices are protected, truth travels farther than the outrage. And when economics are shared, hope becomes sustainable. So as big tech monetizes communities, this ecosystem that we created was built to monetize with the people, community owned, where everyone has a voice. This is about ownerships over optics, infrastructure over influence, collective power over individual clout. This isn't the future. This is the now. And if we're going to solve community problems, we can't keep renting the systems that create them. And you will see that we never point fingers because we realize that there's forces involved in shaping the human behavior. Everything that we see online, everything that we see into these physical neighborhoods have been designed to shape human behavior. And they're using our data to do such. And for those who think that they're too smart to outwit this software that we're all a part of, you are the problem. Please remember that data is your operating system. It's the way that you feel. It's the way that you think. It's your emotions. It's your thought patterns. It's your mind. It's your behavior. And if you're operating within this system, no matter how smart you may think that you are, your behavior is being modified. That's why we have been unable to unify, because we're all controlled emotionally. If you think that you have a mustard seed of energy remaining, don't think about this when you hear this. Register. Register into this new software that's controlled by the people. Find a hub based upon your interest that keeps the division down, right? Find a hub based upon your interest and register and share it with your friend. Share it with your neighbor. Share it with your children and watch and see all of the powerful things that the Most High, the Creator, Elohim, whoever it is that you serve, has put things together for us to be empowered. Because what's happening now is, despite our division, it doesn't matter if I put you in an area where you have the same mindset and interest. If you hate Nubian entities, then you go in the section where it's Europeans only who hate Nubians, right? You're into the nightlife, you just go into the nightlife. You're into the faith base, you go into the faith base. Or you're speaking likeness to new software. And we challenge those who are not of the brown and black communities. The best way to show us that you're one with us and you understand the plight of not just our behavior, because we're all in the same melting pot. You want to show us that you're on our side, register and show your support by registering based upon your interest. Family, listen closely. As big tech is now investing in digital gated communities for specific groups, and they're continuously growing, we have to stop and ask a hard question. Why are black and brown communities always the last to know and the last to be invited? Why aren't we invited into those digital communities? And why do you want us to remain on these free plantations? Why? While you're making billions off of our free data. Why? And behind the scenes, you have powerful groups that are demanding gated digital spaces, not for luxuries, but for mental protection, for their children, for peace of mind. And they don't mind paying for it. But here's the problem. We're living in a system where people are losing jobs every day by design. And once you lose your job, the last thing you're thinking about is paying to be a part of a digital community, when we don't even know what a digital community is. And the delay and the type of thinking that keeps us behind, because we do not see the value in pay when we have been conditioned to want what is free. It's estimated, and I want you to look this up, it's estimated that 40 million home users will lose everything by 2026. It's 2026 now. There's only 164 million people employed in the United States. That erases the middle class and leaves only the rich and everyone else struggling to survive. And in just the past 3 months, 300,000 black women, and many of them breadwinners, lost their jobs. African American women, women of color. Who do they depend on? Where do they go? Unemployment is knocking on our doors, and we cannot wait until it's too late. And big tech has trained us to trust, and this is for these content creators, right? They've trained us to trust platforms that pay us. But once we're fully programmed, so deep into the quicksand to where we have no exit plan, dependent upon likes, payouts, and attention, they're going to pull the plug. No more content creators. No more influencers getting paid. And by 2030, it's estimated that 300 million jobs will be eliminated globally. This is why paid digital hubs are rising, because they're protecting communities, not just physically, but digitally. And understand this, while we look at dollars, right, they look at data. Data keeps us hypnotized, emotional, reactive, scrolling gossip instead of reading solutions. But at UMYO, we don't just offer peace of mind, we offer structure. Structure that unifies us, structure that they don't want us to understand. Most of us have no idea what data is and the amount of resources that is generated from data. We have no freaking clue when it comes to technology. At UMYO, we use data with purpose, not to exploit, but to restore. Data is value, and when we understand its value, we can turn collective participation into real world solution. I'm knocking at your door right now. UMYO is knocking at your door. When we register together, we create the ability to build affordable housing, support families who have been displaced, and provide stability for those who can no longer afford affordable homes, especially as we move deeper into an AI-driven economy. Do not wait until unemployment knocks at your door, because it's coming. We ask for solutions, and now one has been presented. This is not the time to complain and turn away. This is the time to participate and protect. If you have a son or daughter, a nephew or niece, a grandchild, a senior or elder you care about, then we owe them the opportunity to see what unity with structure can accomplish. We owe it to our ancestors, to those we've lost, to our people, to our land, and to our future. Share, support, register today. Don't wait until social media shuts down content creators and influencers completely, because that moment is coming. We are under attack daily, but with understanding, we stand. This is UMYO, the Wall Street of technology.
Everybody has a floor and talk from Martin Luther King to the meeting over there at the space. Man, come on, man, it's getting late, and I'm like, so it just hit me, man. I was just like, okay, let's imagine something different, y'all. That's how it started. I just wanted to, consciousness is the only reality. And, wealth is who you are. I heard somebody say just tonight, wealth is who you are, not what you do. It's your identity what creates evidence, not vice versa. It's what's in you. How many times we, come on, man. It's in us.
Sir.
It's in us.
Preach,
so
brother.
When it's in you, that's the evidence. I mean, what are you looking for? I am the evidence. And so, it's like, just kept talking about nothing, man. It was like we were at the war table, and we trying to think of a strategy to fight opposing forces that are up to no good.
But we wasn't thinking that well. We was coming with a strategy.
Yeah, we had it in our hand, man. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold water, bro. But I felt bad, because how many times? Less. Come on, man. But I was triggered, bro. So I'm glad that, that it allowed you to hear what she was saying And it was almost like you said, okay, we got one more speed bump. That was a little speed bump because everybody else in that group, even though they may not clearly understood everything that I was saying, they were supporting me. Even the Brain Trust was supporting a little bit of that vision. So hey, man, I'm glad that you made me feel better about. Hey, I took that dialogue, and I think the other beautiful thing of what you did, brother, is now people don't have to read 6 or 7 pages. They could pop the video on, whether they're driving to the store or driving to work or coming home from work or going around the corner, or put their earplugs in while they're doing some honeydews or some work around the house, or working out, doing their exercises or training or whatever you're doing. You could listen to that tape, that 33-minute tape, and it can't get any clearer, can't be any purer than all of the different links, bruh. That's needed. I put it on my digital card, and I said must listen. 33 minutes. I sure did. Just like when we did the 10 critical questions, and you said, man. I was going, man. So yeah, boss. It's consciousness. We have to change the mindset. So, and that's what we're doing. 1 by 1, 2 by 2. But as long as we do it in the spirit, in the right consciousness, in a wealth consciousness, not a poor consciousness, in a I am consciousness.
Preach.
Man, we got I am with us, bruh. Moses said, who sent me? That's the way I'm feeling right now, boss. With everything going on all over the world, with everything going on stateside, ICE killing residents and people attacking our leaders across the country, and people are justifying moves for the oil and just being gangster. Yeah. So there's a yin and a yang, and I think we're the yang. We're either the yin or the yang, but we got the I am behind us. And if we got the I am who sent us to do this, the battle is already won. It's over. The giant has already been slayed. He's down for the count. The walls of Jericho have tumbled down, bruh. So, Paul fell off his horse and became Saul. Saul fell off his horse and became Paul. So that's what's ahead of us, man. I'm reminded of that man that said, we must be about our Father's business. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm fired up and ready to go, man.
Yes, sir. I'm pumped.
We're about the Father's business.
Let's go.
And when you see the things that's going on, come on, bro. United Nations.
Yeah. Oh, yes, sir.
Come on, bro.
I'm fired up right now.
Just because we had another man of God who joined us, Brother Kennedy, and just because we had these other women of God, God is putting together a mighty force, bro. And it's just, he's connecting the dots.
Amen.
Yeah. Bro, I'm getting, it's like we're getting privy. I'm just thankful to be in the room. the stuff that you're sharing with me, bro. The brother, the brother that you shared, the author, the award-winning, the lady over the Black Panther Foundation. Come on, bro. ACBU connections. Come on, man. So yeah, okay. I'm just, man, I'm happy to be here, bro. Whatever I can do to just, to run with y'all, man. We running shoulder to shoulder, bro.
Amen.
Ain't no stopping us now, man. And every day, it seems like somebody doing something to let us know that we doing what we supposed to be doing. We on a mission. We're on a mission for the Creator, bro. And it's ordained. It's already written. So enjoy all I can say is enjoy the ride. Enjoy it. Enjoy the journey. The destination is out. We've already claimed the victory, but enjoy these moments, because at the end of the day, we're going to have to share the moments. It's going to be written in a book. It's going to be written in a story. Bro, it's going to be a movie about what we doing.
Let me ask you a question, Lieutenant. To be a lieutenant, right, in the military forces, and knowing that the whole objective is to defend your country and to protect your fellow servicemen, and to know that we're fighting a different type of war, but you still got that lieutenant mentality. What is that like to know that you're still fighting with that military hat on? But you're fighting with the battle of minds. You're fighting with the battle of hearts. You're fighting with the battle of souls. You're fighting with the battle of evil versus good, God versus Lucifer, sin versus sanctimonial. What is that like as a lieutenant who was trained to fight military style?
That's a good question. When I first went into the service at 19 years old in the regular Army, and I got into the boot camp from California, I took a bus ride all the way to Fort Polk, Louisiana. They call it Little Vietnam. And because I was raised to have the fear of God in my heart, my grandmother put the fear of God in my heart. After those drill sergeants got to yelling at us and screaming at us and having us running into each other, didn't know what the hell was going on. And I finally got me a assigned bunk bed. First thing I did, man, got on my knees and I prayed. And I asked God, I said, Lord, I don't know what I got into, but I know you with me. And because you with me, I'm gonna be all right. So when I got out and went into the Guard and went to OCS, Officers Candidate School in St. Louis Obispo, California, was a bunch of us, and I knew that half of us wasn't gonna make it. Same thing, man. Lord, I know you with me. At the time, I was 37 years old, man. 37? Yeah, 37, bro. And most of them kids was 18, 19, and 20. And I was keeping up. I was right in the middle. I wasn't the fastest, but I wasn't the slowest. But that's because I had the faith. And I remember at graduation, one of the commanders, as we were getting ready to march in the parade after we got our bar, he walked alongside me and said, Cadet Jones, I bet you didn't think you was going to make it, did you? And I looked at him and I said, yes, sir, I knew I was going to make it. And so that's the way I feel now, man. It's a consciousness. As long as we have the good Lord behind us and we know we're doing the right thing, we know we are for what's right for the community, what's right for the city, what's right for the state, what's right for the country, what's right for the world. Good, in good consciousness, right? It's a war of the minds. The art of war is a war of the mind. It's a mental war, right? So I feel right at home. Discernment, like playing chess, making the right moves at the right time, knowing that we got one mission. Is to, take down that regime, man. Take down the enemy, taking down the opposing team and making a difference. And I feel like the good Lord has connected me with some brilliant minds like yourself, Brother Kennedy, Lady Deidre, your sons, Brother Kennedy's family, all of the other people in our network on that chat. People like Hector, the mayor of Box Springs, the Mason brother. God is putting together the dream team. So I'm happy to be on the team. Just want to stay in my lane, play my part. Sometimes I slip like that night. Couldn't, I had to say something. But it feels good, man. Because I know we won. There's not a doubt in my mind that everything's going to be all right. There's not a doubt in my mind that Amyo is going to be talked about. Amyo is going to change the world, man. It's like Muhammad Ali, before he fought Sonny Liston, kept saying, I'm bad man. And when he won, he said, I told you. I'm the king of the world. I'm the champ of the world. He bragged. He knew it. Consciously, he knew it. Consciously, he knew it. It was within him. He knew it. And so that's what it's like, man. I know I'm working with some masterminds that believe in God. And if God be for you, who can be against you, bro? That's how I feel. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling, man. Except it's not bullets. It's a spiritual warfare, man. We fight not against flesh and blood, right? But against principalities. So he already told us what we were going to be up against. And he's putting pieces together, man. This is a global movement. But it's a good movement, bro. It's a blessed movement, and
I think what
all we have to do is stay in.
I think what I like about this is, and you was with us, and even before you came with us, you knew that we were investing into digital gated communities, right? And even before AI was present. And now you can go and AI will tell you that digital gated communities are going to be valued at $100 billion. So we've been doing and investing into digital gated communities before people was able to express and ask AI specific questions. But to be able to see big tech now investing into these digital gated communities, but they're doing it for specific groups. Why, right? And why the black and brown are not invited into those groups. And I want you to think about it, because every religion that you can think of, it's a prophecy that's in all of those books. And that is one day we will come back and reign over this universe. People are afraid of that prophecy. So when I think about big tech now investing in digital hubs, but for specific groups, well, if I can keep the black and brown community, if you don't have to pay for it and if it's free, then it's of value for you, right? So they've already trained us to believe that way. So anytime that you mention anything that's free, and you share with somebody, hey man, they're charging for these digital communities. Why would I pay for that if it's free? Well, they're making billions off of your mind. You talked about earlier about our mindset, why we think the way that we think. And it's hard for us to be able to fathom that there's a system that's set in place. There's a program, there's a software that's set in place that programs us systematically, which is the data. It's hard for us to conceive that, perceive it, conceive it, whatever. It's hard for us to do that. But as long as I can give them this product for free and make billions off of them and control them emotionally, then we can safeguard the mindset of those who understand the value of sanity. Thank you, Lieutenant Jones, with Lieutenant Academy, the youth platform that pays. And as we go into a commercial break, to the black and brown community, and to anyone who believes in collective power, this is your challenge. Defy the politics of division, reject the economy of extraction, and choose unity, ownership, and shared growth. Let's build what we've been waiting on. And don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the algorithm. Find your people, protect your voice, and build what belongs to the community.
Greetings to every community, from the faith-based to the future makers, from content creators to students, realtors to Hispanics, from truckers to teachers, athletes to authors, from unions to medical, military to nightlife, and everyone in between. Welcome to UMEO, the first ever digital universe of community-powered hubs that combines everything you love online without the drama. Businesses can start building real branding power for just $49.99 a month, and everyday users, you can register for free or unlock even more starting at just $9.99. Now your digital card can be searched by industry, location, even your position if you're an athlete, with your own intro video ready to roll. With over 40+ digital gated hubs, each UMYO hub gives you everything. Your own digital video cards, similar to Linktree but on steroids, marketplace like Facebook, 24/7 unlimited live rooms like Zoom, a trending feed like Twitter, event tools like Eventbrite, and a full learning management center. Yes, each hub gives you that. And yes, you can share your posts straight to all your favorite platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and X to get double the exposure. We're not asking you to leave your current platforms. We're just saying, come home. Come to where the community is curated, the negativity is gone, and your peace of mind is protected. Whatever your lane, religion, fitness, beauty, health, sports, education, food, entertainment, Greeks, Democrats, Republicans, nonprofits, or just living life after 50, there's a digital hub made just for you. And the best part? You and your community earn from it, not just the platform. That's right, save cost and keep the majority profit. Our one rule, keep it positive, bring value, or get booted. We built this for people who want to grow, give back, and move forward. UMEO is more than a platform. It's your digital home, built by the community, for the community. So join today. It's free to $9.99 and $19.99 for individuals looking for more, and only $49.99 for businesses ready to shine.